back again, and tonight I'm doing another pinch of num recipe, something that looks really tasty. It's a cheese, onion and potato pie. But pie, calories, we're using filo pastry for the pie. So first thing we need to do, I've cut this down to serve 2. So it asks for 200 grams of potatoes. That's 200 grams. And the other thing is, strangely, 100 grams of onion. That's about 100 grams. So you can see how big that is. So first thing to do is to peel and dice the potatoes. Once the potatoes are done, they go into a pan of cold salted water, and we bring this to the boil. Once it's boiled, turn it down to a simmer and leave it for about 15 minutes. So I'll see you when that's done, and I would have chopped the onion by then. Very nearly forgot. Once the potatoes are on, you need to get a frying pan, spray it with some 1-cow spray, and on a low to medium heat you want to saute the onions until they are caramelised, and that takes about 15 minutes. So you got the potatoes on and the onions on. Okay, the onions and the potatoes are now done. So I'm going to drain the potatoes off and then put them in a bowl. Okay, so I'm just going to mash the potatoes up with a fork, and it's okay if it's lumpy. It doesn't have to be smooth. There we go. Now the recipe doesn't actually say what to do with the onions once you've caramelised them, so I'm guessing they go in here, and I'm going to guess they go in now. So I'm going to put the onions in. And I'm also got 80 grams of low-fat cheddar, so I'm going to add most of this. I'm going to save some to go on top. I'm going to give that a mix in. Now you're supposed to do the cheese with a fine grater, but I already had mine grated, so I've got one of the big graters. Right, and also to this we are going to add just under half a teaspoon of garlic granules and just under half a teaspoon of mustard powder and just over a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Strange measurements, but that's because I've cut this right down. So we'll give that a mix in. And then the last thing, making for 6, is 1 egg. So I need 1/3 of an egg. So I've beaten it, and I'm just going to pour a little bit in and we'll guess. There you go. I think that's about right. And then season with salt and pepper. Mix that in. And there's our filling for the pie. So to cook the pie, it says to use a metal dish, and they say to use a deep pie dish. This is a 20cm sandwich tin, quite a deep one, so I'm going to go with that. The first thing you need to do is to spray the pie dish with some low-cal spray. I've actually gone with the buttery one because that's really good with filo pastry. And making for 6, they say to use 4 sheets. So I'm just going to use 1 sheet. So I've got my 1 sheet, and it says to spray both sides. So I'm just going to lay it over the top there. Give it a spray, turn it over, push it into the dish. Spray over this side. Add the filling. Spread it out to the sides. I'm going to sprinkle over the remaining cheese. And then get these edges and just scrunch them up into the dish. Make sure the edges are sprayed as well, they felt a little dry. And then this is going to go in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes until golden brown. So being it's a small one, I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, that's been in 20 minutes. And I'd say that's done. Like I say, mine is only a small portion, so, but that looks and smells brilliant. Right, I'm going to let this cool down for a little bit and then we'll give it a taste. Right, okay, let's give this a go. So I've cut off a little piece. Oh, that's good with the crunchy filo pastry around the outside as well. Oh, that's a winner. Woohoo! So, as I've been saying lately, stay home, stay safe, and fingers crossed this will all be over. Keep experimenting in the kitchen, and yeah, good luck to you all. See ya!